So today's video is my top three pick of suction cleaners from the top three manufacturers in the industry. Hayward, Pentair, Jandy, Polaris, right? We're going to get into the warranty, rebates, and different finishes these cleaners are good for. If you find this video helpful in any way, if you can please give us a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. Now let's jump right into the video. Alright guys, here we go. My top three pick suction cleaners for 2023. First we're going to start with the Aquanaut 450. So this is by Hayward Pools. And Hayward makes two different models of this particular cleaner. The 450 that we're looking at, and they also make a 250 Aquanaut cleaner. The only difference between the two is if you have a very deep pool, you would probably want to use the 450 with the four wheels, because that is made so the gears don't turn as fast, so the cleaner can go in a straighter direction for a longer period of time. All right. This particular cleaner, Hayward has a couple of different models. The 200 and the 400 is sold on the internet, and the 450 and 250 is sold by, pool guys or retail stores, swimming pool stores, and things like that. So as you can see, the 450 is good for a 20 by 40 pool, and the 250 is good for a 16 by 32 pool. This particular cleaner is great because it actually has a collapsible turbine, which does not really get clogged when it sucks up, large debris. There's anything too big will clog most cleaners, but I love this cleaner because it actually has a collapsing turbine in it. And the other thing I love about this cleaner is that it just works. It works great, and it actually has three adjustable throats that it comes with. So on the bottom of the cleaner, if you flip it over and where all the debris goes in, there's three different sizes that you can change out. Depends on the time of year. If you get a lot of debris or just a little bit of dirt, you can swap that out for different things that go through the cleaner. All right. This cleaner comes with a 2-year warranty, and it's also good really for any pool finish, from your concrete, gunite, vinyl, fiberglass, tile, pebble tech. I really like it for pebble tech pools because the problem with pebble tech pools, a lot of cleaners that have, what do you call them, like they're different parts that drag, more things that drag on a pebble tech pool, just because of the rougher surface. Obviously it'll wear a lot faster. All right. The other thing I love about this, the main drains that a lot of cleaners will get stuck on, this rolls right over it. It's just a great cleaner from Hayward. So the Aquanaut 250 or 450, and it comes again with a 2-year warranty, and it has, I think, 10 to 11 sections of hoses, which works for most pools. If you have a really big pool, you might have to purchase an extra section of hose or two in order to make it work. But most of the pools, you end up having extra hoses that you'll just put aside. And this cleaner, like the other ones that I'm going to show you, will attach to either your skimmer, or if you have a dedicated suction line to your pool, which is typically on the side of the pool. All right. So Aquanaut by Hayward, great cleaner. The next one is by Polaris. This is a somewhat of a fairly new cleaner. It's actually been redesigned. Polaris, which is owned by Jandy, Zodiac, Phalidra is the new company that owns these different brands, and you probably remember this particular cleaner from a year ago or a couple years ago. It's the MX8 cleaner, which I actually loved it. I loved the design of it. I loved the way it worked. Um, I liked everything about this cleaner, but Polaris, the sister company, went ahead and actually redesigned it, and now this is what it looks like, right? So this is a cool cleaner. The one thing again, you see, it doesn't have a lot of moving parts that'll touch the actual finish of the pool. This cleaner, what I really like about this, it has these little bristles that you can replace and put on the turbines here that spin, so it kind of brushes the bottom of the pool. And this will actually do your tie line. Most cleaners will climb the walls and get up to your tile, but you don't really want them to, because then they start sucking air, which gets into the pump, and then the pump has to reprime and all of that. And if you have, any kind of suction leak, it'll make it harder for your pump to prime up, right? But love this cleaner. Love the new design by Polaris. Uh, Again, this particular cleaner, 2-year warranty, will work on all your different surfaces. Your concrete, gunite, vinyl, fiberglass, tile, pebble tech. Great cleaner. Okay, so you can find this at most of your swimming pool stores. If you go to Leslie's to pick this up, it'll probably look a little bit different, just because Polaris actually made a different style, and it's just really the cosmetic of it, of the way it looks for some of the big box stores, right? Um, but yeah, this is one of my favorite cleaners too. So, love it. Um, and then the next one is the cleaner, the Rebel by Pentair. This cleaner has been out for a while. It's been a great cleaner. Let's open this up, look at it. Oh, that's not it. Let me go back. Let's see here. So this particular cleaner here, the Rebel. So the thing with this too, it looks like the Aquanaut 200 or 250, which is just two wheels, and then it has a turbine in here. It does not have a collapsible turbine, but it's a great cleaner. You won't find a lot of problems with these. In fact, a lot of these cleaners can last you a long time if you do the basic maintenance, which is replacing the tires and making sure rocks and things like that won't get in there to damage them up, right? So same thing with this cleaner. It's good for all different finishes. 2-year warranty from the manufacturer, and all these cleaners come as a kit, so you'll have all the hoses and all the different fittings. It depends if you're hooking it up to the skimmer or to a dedicated suction line, which is on the side of the pool, or whatever it is. And then whatever fittings you don't use, you can just put it away for another time, or if you decide to get a different pool. But I love pools that have a dedicated suction line, because then you're not using up the skimmer. The skimmer is meant for one thing, and it's just really to skim the top of the pool. So to having that open and working is great. So when a pool has a dedicated suction line, typically you'll have a valve by the pool equipment that you can adjust the suction to the cleaner and to the skimmer, so you can speed it up or slow it down, right? And most of these cleaners will have a turnover of like 8 to 10 hours, which means they will clean your pool entirely. Now, will it be spotless? Probably not. You probably need to run it, 2 or 3 days for it to get the entire pool. But when you put a cleaner in, you leave it in. The only time you would take it out is unless you have people swimming or you have a party, so people aren't jumping on them and things like that. But every day these cleaners come on, they will clean your pool and keep your pool, the bottom looking beautiful and the water more sparkling because you get more circulation also to the filter, right? I highly recommend, if you don't have an automatic cleaner, get one. I love the suction cleaners. They're great because whatever they pick up goes straight to the system, right? So that's my top three pick for cleaners for the swim season 2023. Um, the other thing I forgot to mention about the Nautilus by Polaris is this particular cleaner. They actually, it's a little bit different from the Zodiac one, where it was more like a turbine that actually, it didn't collapse, but it rotated on the inside. Where this cleaner by Polaris, the outlet, I'm having a problem saying that word. Anyway, this particular cleaner, the turbine inside actually collapses. So, you shouldn't have too many problems with it clogging up and things like that. But one of my favorite cleaners. I love the hose design and everything like that. And most of these cleaners, in fact, all three of these cleaners that I just showed you, they work really great with energy saving pumps because they don't require a lot of water flow. Some of them anywhere from 35 to 45 GPMs, and the cleaner would work perfect. You don't need it running across the pool, just nice and slow, because remember, every day it turns on, it's going to clean the bottom of your pool. All right. Hopefully this was helpful, guys. Again, if you need one of these cleaners, you can get them from a big box store or even online. Just be careful if you do purchase them online, because some of the warranties are different. Okay, but most of them have rebates right now. You can save $100 as summer rolls around. Some of them will go up a little bit more to like 125, 150 or so. Just got to keep an eye out. All right, if this was helpful in any way, if you can please give us a thumbs up, I would surely and gratefully appreciate it. Thank you. Till next time.